What's going on YouTube? Tom here from Topwater Tom Fishing, and this is by far my first ever YouTube video that I have ever decided to ever do. And to tell you the truth, I don't really know how to go about this, but I'm going to explain all my 2018 tackle I just got, and to explain what I'm going to be using, where I'm going to be fishing, what trips I have planned already. So let's get to it. So right now, I'm going to go through my tackle box. I have a ugly stick tackle box I believe I got from Bass Pro Shop as a gift, unless it's by Walmart. So this is my trusty tackle box right here. I got a couple compartments full. Of course, I got Squirt from Nemo, just because why not? Nemo's awesome. So I'm going to put this. Got a nice pair of heavy duty fishing pliers. Can't go home without those. So I'll open this up. It's tough, huh? There we go. So check this out. I have 4 compartments in here. I got hard baits, topwater baits. I have hooks, weights. I have even a duck. I'm planning on doing a duck challenge soon. So here's one of the 4. There's 4 so far. I'll get into these right now. So, as you can realize, I'm not on any special camera at all. The quality is not going to be that good for my first ever YouTube video. I understand that. Just bear with me. I promise there's going to be better quality videos coming up. Better videos of fishing. Bigger fish to be caught. Promise you guys that. I guarantee it. But in the first tackle box, what we usually have, I rarely use these. These are just a bunch of spinners. So I got some weird looking spin baits. Got some crazy color on them. Try to represent different fish, different shad, different bait fish. Also got some bigger ones, not too crazy. I mean, I rarely use these. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna catch with this, to be completely honest. To see if this will focus a little bit. But this color and this setup is unuseful to me for what I do. So this is the one I don't use. This is always on the bottom. I never touch it. Let's set that aside. Now we get into the soft plastics. These are like the soft plastics I rarely use, but I mean overall good. They all came with the setup. I actually bought this and I actually won it at a competition after I found the receipt from what everything cost, and I didn't buy any of it. I forgot I entered a raffle at Bass Pro Shop, and it actually came with loads of fishing stuff, but most of the stuff was mine. I added into it. So I got a bunch of different fishing lures. As you can see, I have shiny ones, sparkly ones. I have the ones that are basically pointless to what I'm going to be using, but it's always good to have. I have some crawfish baits, some blue and some orange. I have some textured baits. I have some flukes. I have some swim baits. Nice big swim bait on tail on that. Got some interesting lines on it. Overall, I did not buy that much of this, but it's always good to have. I mean, I can't complain. If anybody wants any free bait, let me know. I'm gonna probably send some out, because I'm no way I'm gonna be using all this. I'll make like my own little lucky tackle box and send it to you guys in a package. So now we move on to the weights, the hooks, the bobbers, all the stuff that you basically need for fishing. But I'm a bass fisherman. I do not use bobbers. I do not use weights. I mean, I guess you could use a weight. I choose not to. By far, I have way too many things I already need. I have way too many bobbers. I have way too many hooks. I mean, I have these giant red hooks that came with this. They're huge. Like, compare that to my finger size. There's no way I'm going to be catching anything on this unless I'm in the ocean. By the way, there are going to be some ocean videos coming up. I'm taking a trip to Florida in, I believe, June of 2018, and it's going to be one of a good one. I'm going to be pier fishing. I'm going to do some charter fishing on a charter boat, and I'm actually going to Disney World to see if I can catch some fish there. So this is actually going to be an all-around fishing trip. As you can see, I have way too much stuff for the normal fisherman. I mean, I guess you can't have too much, too little, too much. I guess it all depends. But I have different colors. I have different weights. I have deep sea, catfish, anything you could possibly need. But So going on to my favorite tackle box of all time, this is where I got the name Topwater Tom. This is where I basically made my YouTube channel to be. So I'm gonna start off. I have two baits here that are kind of different, but also pretty funny in the same aspect. So I'm gonna save them to the end. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with the first one first. I got the duck. I don't know what I will catch on this where I fish, but I figure if people say they work, and I've seen ducks in videos get swallowed up whole. So me and my buddy and I, we plan on doing a fishing challenge with these. Who catches the biggest fish and who catches the most fish is basically going to even itself out. So we were there the other day. He goes, why don't you do a challenge? I'm like, a challenge on my YouTube channel? He goes, yeah. I'm like, all right. I picked the challenge, but you got to do it with me. He goes, all right. So I picked the duck. So this is the Savage 3D Suicide Duck, and overall I got the yellow one because I kind of figured that when the ducks are young, they're still yellow. They look like the little chicks, like chickens. But you never know. He got the gray and black one. So it's basically going to see which one works better. So this is the duck. That's going to be a future video. If you guys want me to continue with that video, please hit that like button. If I get over 15 likes on this first video, I will jump up and down for joy, to tell you the truth. I will promise you there's going to be more challenges. There's going to be better videos. And the more bait that comes out, there's even more weirder ones that come out with it, like the one I'm going to show you now. So if I keep on getting likes for these videos about how weird these challenges will get and who's going to be with me, I'll be getting more of these weird action baits just to show you what you can use and what will actually catch fish compared to the regular baits. So this bait is a signature series. I couldn't tell you by who. This came with the tackle box that I got, and I don't even know the name of it, but I think it's meant to represent a bullfrog. So it's got 2 treble hooks on the bottom. It's got big old bright eyes, it's got good color, it's got spots, it's got green, it's got the yellow, it's got the red popping mouth. But here's the best thing. You're probably looking at this right now. This thing moves back and forth. Right? So here's the trailer. When you pull your line in, when you're popping this thing pulls out. And this whole thing, the action this thing gives off with a span of maybe, like, what was that, 5 seconds? I guarantee something's gonna come up and bite this. Somehow, some way, something's gonna come up and bite this. So if you guys want me to try doing a fishing challenge with this bait, I will promise I will do it in the next couple days. The weather's supposed to be getting nicer out, so we will put that to the test. So back to the top water, I do a lot of frog fishing, I do a lot of popping fishing, and I also do a lot of dive fishing. So we're gonna start with the top water baits first. I got this bullfrog. Excuse my roommate, I'm up here at college. He's loud right now on FaceTime. I don't know who he's talking to, but if you guys can hear him, I apologize. But bear with me on that. I'll tell him to be quiet a little bit. Don't worry about him. So I got this bullfrog. Got a nice trailer in the back. Nice soft body. I had to replace the hooks on this almost about 2 times already, just because whenever the fish bites it, they pull it straight out. And tell you what, it is not fun redoing these. Because last time I could swear it almost went right through my hand. But overall, good bait. I got another decent sized frog. This one has an extra long trailer on it. It's textured on the body. As you can see, it's got some sparkles, has some good shape, nice popping mouth, and the trailer is super long compared to this one. Like, just look at that. It is such a different in comparison right there. So I got this about 2 days ago from Bass Pro Shop, and I had a gift card, and this thing was about $4 on sale from like $7. So I was like, you know what, why not? It'd be a good bait to have. So I think. Next thing you know, I got this. Look at, it's a rat. It's like a mouse, a blue mouse. I don't know what is gonna bite this. I've never used it. It came with the tackle box. overall, I don't think anything is gonna bite this. I mean, unless it's like super curious about what this little thing is waving in the back. Like this tail has some major action going through, and I'm not even shaking it. But overall, this will be another fishing challenge I'm gonna try to get up to. There's gonna be the duck challenge. There's gonna be the odd action lure challenges, and then there's gonna be the mouse. So if you guys think this is a good idea, leave a comment down below saying which one you want to do first. You want me to do the duck first? You want me to do the odd bait first? Or you want me to do the mouse first? So let me guys know. I'll let you guys decide what I do next. I have this topwater frog. I have, to tell you the truth, I don't know the brand of this. It has good color on it. Like it's nice material. It's got the legs to make it look like it swims. Amazing detail on this. I cannot argue one bit. I've caught one fish on it, but it was a pretty small one. It was like probably like a half-pound bass, but hey, bass is bass. Next thing, I got these two. These two came with the tackle box. These have super short trailers on it. This is meant to like get some action on it. They pop, they jump out of the water. They got good color so it can be noticeable by the fish, but I'll try my best to catch any fish on these. I mean, I have no guarantee, but I might be giving one of these away. I'll let you guys pick. If anybody wants this, hit me down below in the comment section. I mean, I'll let you guys pick if you want the green or the orange. So by far, just let me know. I'll probably get more of these. If people like these frogs, I'll probably find more of them if I can, and I'll give them to you guys. But overall, the frogs are done. Alright, so now that I went through all the topwater baits that I have poppers also, but I'm just going to show you one in particular that I've always catch fish on, and it's this one. This is a topwater popping lure. Nice hard plastic, nice trailer on the back with the feather, but the color on this is great. This gets so many looks at by people, and they always look past like, oh, it's not going to catch anything, it's too much detail. Detail is what you want. My friend always said, he goes, why are you going to get the colored ones? I'm like, they've been working out for me. I can't really argue about the bass either at school, and I'm 3.5 hours away from my hometown. They catch fish here and they catch fish back home. So I recommend going for color. If you're gonna go for a topwater bait, when they see the water come off this lip right here, and then they see the color right there with the sun reflecting off the water, they're gonna get noticed. Your bait is gonna get bit. I guarantee you it will. Then we have this little guy right here. This is a dive bait. It counts as a topwater bait because it can skip if you do an angle on your rod. Nice color. I've used this twice. The color has yet to go away, and I've hit rocks, I've hit trees, I've hit stumps in the water, twigs, leaves, anything. And also snagged it a couple times under the water. I had to go in and get it because I knew I wasn't going to find a bait like this ever again. But overall good color. The lip on this, the bill on it is so different. When you skip it across the top water, it actually shoots the water up over, so it looks like it's a popping bait, but it's not. And if you tilt your rod downwards, it actually turns into a diving bait. I don't know how deep these can dive. It's pretty light, there's no rattle in it, but overall amazing bait. But this is just my tackle box for right now. These are just my hard baits. These are just the lures I usually use. I also have some softer baits. So I went through all my tackle box so far of my hard baits, my poppers, my top waters, my jigs, and everything else that I could possibly have in that. But now let's get down to the soft plastics. My biggest thing I use, and I'm gonna say this as proud as I can, I am a big zoom guy. I love fishing Flukes, the lizards that they sell. I always go for zoom. I have the Zoom Super Fluke right here in white, and I have the Zoom Super Fluke in the, what color is this? Moccasin blue. This has a reddish tail to it, which if you're in darker water and you like using Flukes, I recommend this. I've caught so many fish with this in the dark water up in my college area. So if anything, I recommend these. But if you can't find these anywhere, I definitely go with the white ones. So now on to the other ones. I got Yum baits. I've used these a couple times. These are the Yum Lizard. They're pretty good. They're really long though, so I always trim up the tail. even though people say not to do that with the lizards, but I always do anyway. I always catch fish with it. So I use these mostly. It's the blue color for darker water. So that's always a good thing to have, some lizards. I also have Gulp. I got these for $1. And I've always used Gulp when I'm deep sea fishing, but these are like these little tiny Berkeley power baits. They say that they're represented by Gulp. Yeah, it says Gulp right up here. But I can't really argue with these. I've never used them before. They're so tiny, I feel like I would not catch anything. I could probably catch a bluegill with these, about how tiny they are. If you see how tiny they are super tiny compared to my fingers. But overall, I don't know about it. So, moving on. I have these Revolutionize Your Fishing. That's the brand. Holographic lures. I got these, I think, for $1 at Walmart. And I just figured I'd try it because I was at my buddy's place and he goes, "Did you bring any stuff?" I'm like, "You didn't tell me to bring anything." He goes, "You told me to bring my rod." He goes, "All right, we got to go to Walmart." So I picked up these. They got this pumpkin color through them with this green. And they're nice crawfish. They're pretty long. They're about this long actually. It's pretty insane. But I paid $1. But I could probably try to catch something on this. I have no super good odds with catching anything on this, but overall, I could try it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go through. Just stick with me. I guarantee you'll find some new bait that you want to add into your tackle box. I have Biwoo, Biwa. I don't know. All I know is that it's some weird. If you know how to pronounce this or you know what this is, good for you. Because I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know what this is. This came with the tackle box. They're armored crawfish. They're super thick. They're about this thick on the lure, and I've yet to open them because I'm afraid about what they're gonna do. I only have 4 of them, and if they actually work and I keep getting lost or something like that, I'm out of luck. I have no clue what to do. So those are probably gonna be gonna stay in the package. I'll probably give this to my friend for his YouTube channel. He uses crawfish as a trailer for his jig, so I'll just get at him. Minor setback with that. My roommate actually came in my room after something happened. I don't know what happened. He just came in here. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" I'm like, trying to make a YouTube channel, and he's like, "Can I join in?" I'm like, "Do you know anything about fishing?" And he goes, "I'll wait outside." I'm like, "All right, cool." So back to these. I already told you guys about this, but we'll see how that goes. Biospawn. Sorry, I didn't see the S there. This big package. All right, you see how big this package is? It came with 4 worms, just 4. And don't ask me why you would get such a big package for only 4 worms. But I mean, maybe they don't work and they don't want to give you a big supply, or they work a lot and you want to buy more. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Probably not going to use that at all. Then I got another $1 bait that I got from Walmart. This is the I can't speak it. I'm gonna forget about that word. These are called Spike It. Again, revolutionizing your fishing. This is like a blue, artificial, glitter-filled worm that I'm probably not gonna use at all. I'll probably give this to maybe a fisherman I see over at the lake, or anybody who wants it. I'm like, "Yeah, you want free lures? I'll give you. Here you go. Take it. Go right ahead." I'm not gonna use them. Then I put these in here because I use these freshwater and saltwater. They're the Berkeley Gulp. They're basically representing a minnow slash I can't speak today right now. They're a minnow slash a shad in the water. They're basically covered in fish oil. They have great scent to it. I've catch fish on these all the time. As you can see, it's opened, and it comes with a lot, and I can reuse them all the time. So overall, those are my baits for right now. I'm going to go into my lures in a few seconds. So thank you for keeping up with the video this long. I know it's insane, but stick with me. And if you gotta leave, just hit that like button really quick. I guarantee I'm going to have more productive videos in the next few days. But overall, Thank you very much. I'll show you my fishing poles. One more thing I forgot to mention, I actually have. My parents got me this for Christmas. It's Bait Cloud. Fishing attraction made with biodegradable ingredients. They look like bath bombs. Like, to tell you the truth, they actually look like bath bombs. If you can see in there and how insane they look, it feels like something you put in your bathtub, like one of the girls use. But Bait Cloud, it brings the fish to you by combining a scent, sound, and visual attraction to a single prevalent, easy to use biodegradable product that is irresistible to fish. So if anybody has used these in any of your videos, or basically if you ever used them to fish, tell me if they work, because I'm really fascinated about if this is actually going to work or not. I heard they last about maybe a few seconds they're supposed to last about 5 minutes. It comes with 3 of them. I'm not sure. It says, this is the instructions it's coming. Toss the Bait Cloud. My roommate just sneezed. That was so loud. Oh my god. I hope you guys heard that. That was insane. Back to the Bait Cloud. Directions for the Bait Cloud. Toss the Bait Cloud into the area that you are fishing. Wait 2 to 3 minutes to begin fishing with the Bait Cloud. So, we're gonna see if this works. So, time for the moment of truth. I am finally gonna show you my fishing tackle. Basically, just my rods. You just saw what I have in my tackle box and what I use, what my favorite lures are, and how I use them. So, let's get into it. Alright, my main fishing rod. I've got this as a present. I've always liked bait casters. I've never argued with them at all. So, I have the Lew's Mach 2 versions with the Mach 2 speed spool with 30-pound neon green braid on. I've caught so many fish with this. Every single lure you've seen me use, it's been on this rod every single time. It's a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod. It's done well. The grips are by far amazing. Even when you have a fish and you get wet hands, this grip, somehow you don't lose anything with it. You can set the hook so well with these grips and your hand will not slide off, either casting, setting the hook, or just reeling in. By far one of my greatest rods I've ever had. Lew's by far nailed the lightweight composite rod with an amazing speed spool. If I go through it's a 10 bearing system, which I can easily reel in so quick. I'm using a jig head on it. I am currently using a jig head with a crawfish pumpkin color soft bait as a trailer. I've caught 3 fish so far, and it's winter. Mind you, it is, check my phone right here, it is January 29th. It is still cold out, and the lakes are still frozen. I found one lake that I was able to actually catch a fish, and I think it was only about 2 feet of water. I'm surprised that fish was even there. But this was able to get him. Can't argue with it at all. So, Lew's, good job making the reel. Good job making the rod. Give props to you. Everybody, go give Lew's a big shout out on this, because once you have one of these, you're bound to get more. Mach 1, 2, or the new Orange Crush. And the Orange Crush, this is my Mach 2 with the speed spool. This is actually a rod I got from Dick's, actually. And I had my Dick's rewards cards, and I had enough money to buy this. It is the Berkeley LR. This is the Berkeley Lightning Rod. Super composite carbon fiber, cork handle, 1-piece rod. And I have my first ever bait caster on here. I want to put a spinning reel on this. Maybe a Shimano spinning reel, but we'll see how it goes. I have, again, the same line as I do on the Lew's fishing rod. I have the 30-pound braid on. Nothing is going to break this. I can't even cut it with my knife. The rod is a 9:3-to-1 ratio of gears. It is a Lixda. It's an easy brand I can actually get off eBay and Amazon, and by far one of my greatest ones I've gotten so far. So Berkeley, shout out to you with this light rod. It feels like I'm casting nothing. My bait goes super far. The action on it is great. It is a medium heavy, light action rod, and it's by far one of the easiest rods I've ever learned to cast with. So shout out to Berkeley, give him a thumbs up on it. Anyway, give me a thumbs up on this video for me doing all this for my first ever YouTube channel. But if you guys enjoy this video at all, and if you guys want any bait that I don't use and you seem to like or you want to try, let me know in the comments section. I will be sure to send it to you. The rod almost fell. I got it though. Let me know. Hit that thumbs like button. By far, not probably the best quality video. Just give me some slack on that. I will get a better camera soon. I already have some money saved up. I already have my GoPro directly right next to the camera, and I promise you, more videos, more challenges, better baits are gonna be coming soon. So keep fishing. I'll see you later.